Hello, Dr. Armitage. Thank you for spending a little bit of time today to talk to us about antimicrobial stewardship and what we can do about it. We're being bombarded by information about global need to tackle drug-resistant infections. How serious is this really?
It's a very serious problem because antibiotics are becoming less effective in treating illnesses, and if we don't do anything about it, sort of common operations like hip operations or planned caesarean sections could become life-threatening, and equally complications of common conditions like diabetes, they could become very difficult to treat as well.
So are you saying then that it isn't just the vulnerable and elderly that are at risk from antibiotic resistance?
Yeah, that's correct. It's going to affect all of us because antimicrobial resistance means that antibiotics are just less effective. So it doesn't matter about your personal usage or your age, it's going to affect all of us. It's becoming a global risk.
And as a doctor in our out of hours service, what do you and your colleagues find as the greatest challenge?
Well, one of the biggest challenges is when we're seeing patients who are obviously quite poorly, they're not feeling at their best, and sometimes they're quite fed up, and they might have an expectation that they're going to get antibiotics, and the difficulty is if it's not dealt with sensitively, they might leave the consultation feeling that their ideas or concerns or expectations haven't been addressed. And they may sort of feel quite upset or angry with the clinician, so that can lead to sort of stressful working conditions really.
So how do you deal with these challenges?
So I think the key has to be good communication. So I think the crux of it is providing explanation and education to patients that a lot of coughs, colds and sore throats will get better on their own because they are viral in origin. And our bodies are designed to fight these infections with supportive care like rest and fluids. The main thing, I suppose, is to provide good safety netting so that if they do get worse or that they're concerned, that they know the signs to look for. It's also worth reminding them that antibiotics have side effects that aren't very pleasant, such as diarrhea or rashes or even thrush. And a lot of this can be backed up by using self-care leaflets.
And finally, do you have a message for your colleagues in Bridgewater?
Well, I suppose that antimicrobial resistance is one of our generation's greatest problems, and I think we all have a role in educating patients so that we can change this going forward.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.